I think that it's a relief to finally get that W and get that 0-5 off of our shoulder. And it's nice to do it at home. And, if you look at our lineup now, you're going to see a lot of different people. Whoever plays the best in practice, whoever is working the hardest is going to get in our starting lineup and play minutes. When we look at who we're subbing off the bench, we just have not been successful with just going with our usual. That way, if you make a mistake, if you're not giving effort, we have someone to hold you accountable for, and by, rotating people in. So it was a great effort from our team. I think that we finally defended the way that we know how. We brought our full court press back, and it's just something that is heart and hard work. And it just shows that when we really want to get it done, we can.
Coach, for you, what purpose did this game serve from different aspects?
Well, you get used to losing, and it's a horrible feeling. So we want to see what it feels like now to get a W. And we still come to work every day, but now we can come to work and get our confidence really with this win and start building on it, because it's sure a lot better feeling when you win than when you lose. And if it means that we have to work a little bit harder to have this feeling, then we'll do it. It just wasn't Lamar basketball the last 5 games. In spurts, yes, but the key is for us to play for 40 minutes.
When you had the opportunity to go deeper into your bench, were you pleased? Did you see room for improvement? What were the impressions you got from some of those reserve players?
There's definitely room for improvement, but it's a matter of you want to see what they're going to do under fire. And, they're not going to learn until we can show them on film and they can see what we're talking about. I think that we can go deeper on our bench, and it's just a matter of, people get their feelings hurt because they think, oh, I'm only playing 3 minutes. Well, if you're only playing 3 minutes, now the message is you better make your 3 minutes the best 3 minutes you can do. So then you can extend it to 3 and 4 and 5 minutes. But it's just, it's a matter of we're flipping coins right now to see who's really ready and who's going to get it done. A few of our starters, I wasn't really happy with the way they started, but they had a great week in practice. So it just means, and everyone knows, that the leash is shorter and they're going to get pulled a lot faster. Not by one mistake, but back-to-back mistakes. And if it's not a hustle mistake, then you got to come out.
Were you impressed with the play of Addesha tonight?
Of course. She was the one that, when we recruited her, we know that she has jet speed. We're waiting for her to bring the other aspect of her game where she can go full speed stop and get someone to foul her, and get 10 points from the line that way. But, it's just a matter of her got a chance to get comfortable, and it gave a little bit of relief to our point guard as a freshman and let her run the point. Just even if it's only 3 or 4 possessions, it just gives a little bit of a break, and it doesn't. We have where Bailey Odell right now thinks that she has to shoot all the time and whenever, but now this will put her a little bit off of some pressure. So she just got to keep it up, and we got to make sure we build on it.
If it was up to you, would you mix in games against St. Thomas and some of these opponents more evenly with when you are going on those money game trips? Would you mix them in instead of kind of clumping one in the other?
Well, we were trying to do that, but we really thought that there was a few games in there that we could have won. We just weren't really ready with 8 new players, and some of our upperclassmen really haven't performed the way that we thought they would. We lost our whole entire backcourt, so that if you're going to lose anybody, it's better to lose post players. But when you lose your 1, your 2, who are we're all conference players, it's tough to replace them. But it's obviously we feel like we played well on the road against Oklahoma and Tulsa, but it's just a matter of we would have been okay losing the 2 games at home as long as we played to our potential, and that's the part that was frustrating to me.
Gotcha. Addesha, tonight, you guys forced 36 turnovers. Just as far as the defensive side of the ball goes, what was working for you guys? What were some points of emphasis that you want to hit on?
Definitely us pressuring the ball. That helped a lot because then it took off for them trying to give the ball to their post players. I think that really helped a lot. And pressing full court to slow them down and stuff.
Gotcha. Caroline, Coach kind of touched on it, a little bit the psychological aspect of things where, you guys had started 0-5 and now get this win. Just what does that one in the win column, mean for you and this team from that aspect?
It's definitely a relief. We've been kind of down on ourselves because we're 0-5. We're not really used to that. But we're just going to build off this one and keep going. So we're definitely happy with this win.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, thank you.